Hello and welcome to my channel, Exceedingly Good Reviews. This is my thoughts on video. My thoughts on Friday Night SmackDown from November the 13th. Ooh, Friday the 13th. From November the 13th, 2020. I'll give you a quick run through of what occurred on the show and then give you my overall thoughts on that. So, first off, to start the night, Roman Reigns music hits and out comes Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman by his side. They go on about how the ring, this is his island, the island of relevancy. He makes everyone that steps into this ring relevant and whatnot. Drew McIntyre comes out. That was great to see. That was a surprise. Raw superstar Drew McIntyre comes out. Drew fills Roman in on what's been happening. I won the Royal Rumble by eliminating you, Roman Reigns. I went to WrestleMania. I beat the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Paul Heyman can tell you about that. Within 5 minutes, I've been defending the WWE title and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. He says that on Raw, he's going to beat Randy Orton to recapture the WWE Championship and then go on to face Roman Reigns in Survivor Series. This brings out Jey Uso. Jey Uso comes out, obviously in defense, I'm guessing, of his tribal chief, Roman Reigns. He challenges Drew McIntyre to a match later on in the night. Roman Reigns looks baffled. He looks, what are you doing? Drew shoves him out of the way, and Reigns and Uso leave the ring. We then get an advert break. When we come back, Roman Reigns ain't happy with Jey Uso for making this match. He's the head. He makes the matches. He's the head of the tribe. He makes the matches, not you, Jey Uso. So get your head on, get your head straight. She's like, don't worry, I'll sort this. We then get our first match of the night. Wet flannel of a match. This was a poor match, in my opinion. We get Sami Zayn defending the Intercontinental Championship against Apollo Crews. Sami Zayn isn't happy that he's got to defend the Intercontinental title, even though in previous episodes he's been complaining that he doesn't have matches on the shows. Here he's got a match, he's got to defend the Intercontinental title, and he's moaning about it. Sami rips the ring apron off, the ring apron around the edge of the ring. He rips all that off. He gets Apollo Crews' foot tied up in the ropes, in the strings there, and Apollo Crews gets counted out. The referee reaches the 10 count, and Sami Zayn wins the match by count out, retaining his Intercontinental title. What a poor match. It was quite quick and quite plain, and I really didn't want Apollo Crews to win anyway, because I didn't want to see Apollo Crews against Bobby Lashley for the umpteenth time anyway. So, but still, do something more, do something better with this. This was poor, quick and pointless. Drew, speaking to Adam Pearce backstage, gets his match made, but it'll have to be an unsanctioned match because Drew is from Raw, and this is SmackDown, so all that malarkey. We then get an interview with the Mysterio family. He can't wait to finally finish this feud with Seth Rollins, put it all behind him, and get everything done with, and move on and with his family and whatnot. It's boss time, as we're always reminded by Michael Cole. Sasha Banks comes out, the boss. I want to say a big congratulations to Sasha Banks for your appearance in The Mandalorian, by the way. That was great. I love to see it. Everyone thought she was going to be a Jedi from the way that she first appeared in the trailer, but no, she was a Mandalorian. That was great to see. Congratulations to you, Sasha Banks, on a fantastic appearance in The Mandalorian. Great show. Check it out, people. We see highlights from last week's match with Bayley, in which Sasha Banks retained her women's title. It's always been said that she can't retain a title. Well, here it is. She's retained the title. Good for you. It also shows the attack by Carmella. Sasha's happy to finally retain the title. She's about to reference Carmella, but Bayley's music hits, and Carmella attacks Sasha Banks from behind. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's going to be our next title challenge, Carmella, and maybe still Bayley involved, after Survivor Series. Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode backstage, making fun of Otis and catering, because he's got like 3 plates of food. He's a big man, he needs a lot of carbs, leave him alone. So yeah, that sets up a match for later on in the night. Third match of the night. So we finally second. So that sets up the next match. Sorry, I do apologise, I'm getting ahead of myself. Second match of the night is Dolph Ziggler taking on Otis because of what just occurred. This is another quick, pointless match in my opinion. Otis hits a splash in the corner after giving Robert Roode one of the dirtiest looks. Robert Roode looks like he's going to get involved. He gives him a dirty look. Robert Roode backs down and he hits a splash on Dolph Ziggler and pins him to win. Okay, whatever. Very pointless, very quick, needless match. Hey, Afterwards, Otis is in the backstage area. He's just come from the stage. By the looks of it, he's coming into the back. And he's approached by Chad Gable, who offers him a leaflet for the Alpha Academy. He wants to enroll Otis into the Alpha Academy. This is nice. This is interesting. They're finally doing something with Chad Gable. Please, WWE, please don't drop this storyline. I am intrigued and I want to see more. Third match of the night, finally. It's the third match of the night. It's Seth Rollins against Rey Mysterio in a no-holds-barred match. Seth Rollins coming out with his disciple, Murphy. Rey Mysterio coming out with his entire family, Dominic, Aliyah, and his wife. This is a no-holds-barred match, like I said. It's the final chapter between these two. Thank God this will finally be over. Please let it be over. It's not long before weapons start coming out. It's a no-holds-barred match after all. Seth gets a chair, but swings and misses. Ouch. Seth is suplexing Rey Mysterio onto the announce desk. That looked like it hurt. There was no giving that announce desk. Ouch. Seth slams the steel steps into Rey Mysterio. Ouch. A table is set up in the ring. Seth powerbombs Rey through the table later on. Obviously, it doesn't happen straight away, but later on in the match, he gets powerbombed through it. Seth attempts to take out the other eye of Mysterio. Oh my God, what is it with this man? Dom stops him though. He's trying to take out the eye with the stub of the chair. Dominic stops him, but Dominic gets taken out by Seth because of this. Murphy then presents a chair to Seth, as if like, here you go, boss. I'm helping you. Let's do this together. But then behind Seth's back, he gives him a knee strike. And this gives the advantage to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio goes for a 619, kind of botches it, but then goes back in and does it again and hits it finally. And yeah, Dom, 619, but he hits a 5-star frog splash, just a frog splash it's called, in celebration of Eddie Guerrero, in remembrance, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. And whatnot. He hits the frog splash and gets the pin finally on Seth Rollins. Finally, this feud looks like it's going to be over. The Mysterio family all celebrate. Rey invites Buddy Murphy, just Murphy now, into the ring, shakes his hand and everything. They all embrace him. Aliyah, Dom, and Rey Mysterio's wife, they all embrace Murphy. So it looks like they're now accepting of the relationship between Murphy and Aliyah. Good for them. Adam Pearce is approached by Natalya backstage. She isn't happy. She has to compete to be on Team SmackDown for Survivor Series. She feels that, because of her talent, because of her repertoire, because of what she's done in her history, she deserves to be on the team on merit alone. But no, Adam Pearce says, no, you've got a match. It's going to be a triple threat match, and it's next. As soon as Natalya leaves the shot, Chelsea Green comes in with a little grin on her face. The debut of Chelsea Green on SmackDown. Seth Rollins backstage, he is miffed, screams at Adam Pearce about Murphy. Okay, I'm guessing he wants a match. I think that's what he's alluding to. He wants a match against Murphy. Will that occur next week? Possibly. Fourth match of the night. It's the qualifying match. Now, this is a triple threat match. Natalya against Liv Morgan against Tamina. For the winner of this, getting on to the women's Team SmackDown at Survivor Series. However, before the match can begin, we get told, no, this match has been changed now to a Fatal 4-Way match, and Chelsea Green comes out to make her debut, to have a debut match on SmackDown. Unfortunately, it's come out that reports said early on in the match, she ended up getting a broken wrist, broken arm. So she ended up, disappearing, which was unfortunate. So I think something like this happened to her on her NXT debut. And it's now lightning has struck twice, and she's broke her wrist/arm again on her SmackDown debut. Poor Chelsea Green. Speedy recovery. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, sometime soon. Hopefully, speedy recovery. The match itself, it was nothing special. It looked like, obviously, it threw a lot of people off. The Chelsea Green injury, because the majority of the match it was just Natalya against Liv Morgan. It's like they didn't know what to do. I'm guessing Chelsea Green was meant to be the victor here, maybe. So it kind of messed everything up. But that was okay. Natalya, being the veteran that she is, she took control of the match. Like I said, it was mainly her and Liv Morgan. Tamina did come into it later on in the end, but that was just so that Liv Morgan could get the pinfall victory over Tamina. So Liv is on Team SmackDown for Survivor Series. Natalya, obviously, afterwards looked pretty miffed. She's still got another episode of SmackDown before Survivor Series, so maybe there's still time for her to get onto the team. So Team SmackDown, the women's team, is Sasha Banks, Liv Morgan, and Ruby Riott so far. 2 slots available. Big E backstage interacting with the Street Profits. They've made him a meal to say sorry and whatnot, but all the meals are in the shape of an L. Okay. The Profits, the Street Profits, will always be New Day like. There'll be a diet version of the New Day and whatnot, which I thought was a funny line. All of this is just build to the match at Survivor Series, the tag team champs of Raw against the tag team champs of SmackDown. Fifth and final match of the night, the main event, Drew McIntyre taking on Jey Uso in an unsanctioned match. Drew is on top for the majority of this match. But Roman comes out. The distraction allows Jey to throw Drew into the ring post and steps and whatnot between the two. Roman tells Jey to make Drew understand, whatever that means. Drew ends up hitting a Claymore though on Jey Uso and pinning him to win this unsanctioned match. Drew and Roman have a stare down to end the show. Ooh, teasing. Now this is the match I want to see at Survivor Series. Drew McIntyre against Roman Reigns, not Roman Reigns against Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre. Will it make it happen? Please, on Raw, let's see that title change. But yeah, for this show, it was a great show. Five matches. I just said great. I don't mean great. It was a good show. It was nothing fantastic. Like I said, the opening hour of the show was just appalling. I mean, the matches were pointless. They were quick. They were just what was the need? It's only when the third match came about, the no holds barred match between Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio, that the show started getting good. So because of that, I'll have to give my belter of the night, my belter match of the night, has to go to the no holds barred match. Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins. Please, oh please, oh please, let this be the final encounter between these two. Let this be the end of their feud. Obviously, it looks like the Murphy-Seth Rollins feud is going to continue, but Rey Mysterio, keep him out of the equation. Rey and Dom, let them go for the tag belts now. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, this was a good show. That was my belt of the night. What are your thoughts on this show? What would your belt of the night be? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, I just want to say a big thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay classy.